Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the greatest scenes of all time, where I revisit and rewatch just memorable moments from television and movies that have had an impact on me throughout my life and that I've always remembered. And this episode is first of all, I did want to thank everybody for supporting the show so far. Number 3 just dropped today on YouTube on my channel, and number 4 will be out next week. Obviously, next Wednesday you'll see number 4, which is the Step Brothers one. And then this one will be following that one. But like I said, you've seen the thumbnail. You know exactly what we're talking about today. Now, yeah, the first Mission Impossible came out in 1996, I think. 1996. And I remember seeing the trailer for it. Now, see, I'm too young to be like into the show Mission Impossible that the movies are based off of, the original television show. I do remember the iconic theme. I remember, some of the actors and stuff from it. So when this movie got announced and I saw the first trailer for it, this was back in the day. There wasn't no internet. There wasn't no, what I'm saying? So you saw the trailer before a movie, or if you put in a VHS tape or whatever, that's the way you saw this trailer, right? And so I remember seeing it, the iconic stuff, the stunts look cool. And I remember it's one of the biggest scenes in there is at the end, it shows what happens at the end of the movie. Spoilers. There's an explosion in the subway and he goes up and there's a helicopter blade almost cuts him in the neck. That shit doesn't hold up. I watched it recently. Doesn't quite hold up like it used to, but the movie is still absolutely incredible. Directed by Brian De Palma. The cinematography in this movie is great. The action sequences are fire. I think the movie is shot in such a way that there's just a lot of there's a lot of scenes where the cinematography is just on fucking point. And the one we're about to watch today is one of those. Now, this scene is one of the most intense. This scene, I'll tell you what, is one of the biggest ass cheek clench scenes I've ever seen in a movie. Just plain and simply. I'll go ahead and put it like that. It is. If you're watching this, you remember what precedes this scene is another great scene that I kind of wanted to add into this, but then it was getting to be kind of long, so I left it out on purpose. But the preceding scene, when they talk about the plan and they're in the subway car, and Tom Cruise is there, Ving Rhames, and a couple other characters, they're there. I can't remember their names right off the top of my head. I'm tripping. Should have done my research. But they're in this and they're describing the plan, and I remember how it's looking like, they're saying this is impossible. How the hell we do this? And it's like it's such a great setup for what happens in this scene. And then there's the unforeseen thing that happens that if you've watched this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's jump right into this, man. One of the greatest scenes of all time, breaking into Langley. All right, let's do this. Iconic thing, right? Langley, baby. See that type of that zoom in right there is fire, dude. 21. Here we go. Would this work? No. I mean, I wouldn't say for sure if I did, but something like this seemed like it would just be too. No. Maybe back then, though.
And it hasn't gone off in 21. Wait. It's gone off. Let's go.
Let's move.
Dude, this is the way they put this together is fire. Yo.
He's recruiting. For what purpose?
Survival.
Too short-sighted. This guy initiates. He's proactive. The question is, what does he want? Where does he need to get it? In Barnes? What the hell's that noise?
Fire alarm, Chief.
Do we have to evacuate?
This setup is just fire, dude. Homie didn't put no money or nothing, and I guess that shit's free for the fucking in Langley.
Hey, there were 3 of you. Who's the other guy?
0 body count.
Damn, yo. About to fucking murk his ass. This is so slick right here. Bruh. Yo, First time I saw this dude, I was like, this is incredible, man. And that, I'd like to try to do that just for strength purposes to see how strong I am. If I could do my own body weight like that, that's ridiculous. And I'm sure Tom Cruise did that for real because, you know, that dude's an absolute psycho.
Hi there.
Bro, thinking about where this franchise is going. One of the best in history, bro. Mission Impossible. Fucking killing it, man. After the old knock list, baby. All of this shit, dude. You think about the what's at stake here, this is all nerve-wracking. What if you drop a screw?
Good.
God damn, dude. I'm nervous, and I've seen this before a billion times.
You ready to plant flag? Damn. Krieger from here on in. Absolute silence.
Imagine if they dropped that fucking grate right there, dude. Whoever put this together when they were writing this movie and they were talking about the action sequences and all of those things of that nature, whoever came up with this particular scene right here, absolute genius, man. Absolute genius. So silent. This is another part of this scene that's just absolutely genius when they come up with it, is that he has to use his own pretty much body weight and strength to hold him up, which if they did this scene again, something similar, there'd probably be some type of little motorized machine, because you're asking for a lot, bro. So fucking intense, man.
Outer room. Come on, move.
Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck no.
Oh.
I mean, it's right off the rip, as soon as the door closes to get started.
He's in the bathroom.
And we all know Tom did that shit. This entire thing, it's a fucking maniac. Bro, that shit, holding that mother. You want to talk about muscle failure? Bro, what if he dropped that shit? God damn. This shit. Yo, that. I was like, as if this isn't already intense enough. Let's throw a little fucking let's throw a wrench in the gears. Woo! That close. That fucking close, man, ladies and gentlemen. That close. Holy shit. Imagine the core strength to do that, bro. He's at the fault.
Four yellows. One red. Get moving. Toast. Toast.
Merci.
Bruh. They about fucked that up. You know what?
Oh my God.
You're fired.
It's for you.
Kittredge.
Kittredge.
See, I love this shot right here where it goes from all of the four of the team. And then the homie Ethan Hunt. All right, so yeah, that's one of the greatest scenes of all time, dude. I'm sure if you've seen that before and you're watching that with me, you can feel every single thing that I was feeling. It's like the first time I saw this. This is, and don't worry, ladies, this will not be the last time that Mission Impossible is on this show. The greatest scenes of all time. It's coming back because this franchise, like I was mentioning just a little bit ago, has been one of the best franchises I've seen in movies. You know what I'm saying? And it gets better with time. The movies get more intricate, more, McCory has had the last few, and they've just been absolutely phenomenal films. Best in the action genre, and this movie started it all. Outside before, I think the second one is probably the weakest, but by no means does that mean it's bad. It's just that's the least favorite I have out of all the Mission Impossible films. And so, like I said, this franchise will make its way back to this show, I'm sure, at some point in time, because there's just so many scenes in this thing, and with Tom Cruise doing all the stunts and those being absolutely phenomenal and incredible. I know I say phenomenal and incredible a lot of shit, but this show I'm literally describing scenes that are the greatest of all time, in my personal opinion anyway. So, it'll be back. So let's take a look. Now, this right here, like I was talking about, whoever wrote this entire sequence and brought it to fruition is absolute geniuses. This part right here was so cool to see it, and I was like, oh, because I was wondering how they were going to keep that dude out of that room. Obviously, we see this is how she did it, And I love this so much. Just the act, just the smartness of this entire idea. Like I said, with this, just pure body strength. I'd like to try to do it at some point in time in my life. I'm getting older, but I'd like to see if I could pull my own body's weight with that, the same way they're doing it with like suction cups and things of that nature. Now, this in particular, I mentioned it while we were watching the scene. That is some balls right there. You got some big cojones on you to attempt to do this right here with a guy who's holding you up with his arm strength, basically. I'm sure he's using his legs and his core as well, but he's basically doing all of this. You can see him shaking. That's called muscle failure, ladies and gentlemen. It'll hit you. This shot right here is really, really well done. This is just what I was talking about, the cinematography in this particular Mission Impossible film. The very first one is absolutely fire. And I like this shot here. Like I said, everything having to do with the way that they had to steal this information, that they had to steal the knock list. They did was such, it's grand, but it seems like it feels like it's large scale, big grand type of things, but it's really just small and very secluded into this little space that they're in right here. And man, it's fire, dude. And obviously this shot right here is cool too. You get to see just a downward look at that room. That's a small ass. It looks like something out of Star Wars, to be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Look like you could find this room on the Death Star somewhere, you know? This little guy. I love this. This was such a, let's not have them be able to pull this off without a hit. Let's just throw a little bit of something in there to make this extra butt clenching, extra ass cheek clench material. You know what I'm saying? And this, the rat scared the shit out of him. Well, it actually didn't even scare him. He saw it coming. I don't know what the fuck that was. I guess he's just scared of mouse, whatever. And this obviously, you know, this the actual core strength to be able to hold your body off the floor like this. And this was such a moment in the scene where I thought, yo, they're about to get fucked. How are they going to get out of this? So, yeah, they make it out, but they did fuck up. I guess they still got away pretty clean. If you've seen this movie, you know that, you know, what happens after this. The movie's actually such a great movie. And I watched it recently, and I watch it whenever I get the chance. But this is also, I like this shot here, too. I'll tell you, the cinematography in this movie is spot on, man. And this, like I said, I love this scene at the end where it's going through each team member, and it's like, you know, get to see Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt's like this look of satisfaction that we just did some badass shit. Come fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that. And yeah, that shot's absolutely fire. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Another one of the greatest scenes of all time. Look, I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Like I said, post in the comments, let me know some of the scenes and stuff that you want to see, man. And if you like it, like, let me know. Share this thing, man. Tell everybody about it, that you'll say, yo, check out this new series. It's pretty dope where this guy looks at all of these older scenes. And I look forward to you guys watching them. If you're a Mission Impossible fan and you weren't subscribed to my channel and this brought you to my channel, feel free to like it, subscribe if you want, share it, post in the comments, let me know what you thought about it. And like I always say, let me know some of your favorite scenes of all time. They might make their way onto this show. See y'all later, once again, for some of the greatest scenes of all time.